Welcome to the Poke Chalet. Let's talk about why modern Pokemon is so damn expensive. So, a lot of people were saying, hey, why are these old cards not as expensive as these new cards? When you look at what's happening in the Pokemon industry right now, Pokemon collecting hobby, etc., you're going to notice that modern has been very hyped up. And there's a certain aspect that a lot of the old heads in collecting, they sort of don't acknowledge. They don't realize what's happening. They just think this is the old ways. This is collecting. This is buying singles. You're all about, the inherent value of the card. But what they don't realize is that there's Pokemon is entertainment. And what you're seeing with these elevated prices is not the fact that this Vespiquen has a certain value. What you're really seeing is that the enjoyment of pulling cards, of hitting that card you see as valuable, is what people are paying for. They're not paying for the card. They're not ripping 100 packs to get that card. They're ripping 100 packs to have the feeling of excitement of getting that specific card. And you have to realize that the entertainment side of things, and I've said this before in previous videos, the entertainment side of things is such a huge part in Pokemon collecting. It's huge. And this is why people are spending a lot of money. This is why old stuff goes up in value. This is why someone wants to open Evolving Skies. If you've opened Evolving Skies, you know how bad it is. People want to open it because they want that experience. Whether you're getting a non-holo rare, or whether you're getting a Drampa, or whether you're getting an Umbreon, people want that feeling. People are paying for the feeling, not for the final card. Not for the collecting aspect of it. I'm going to raise a Toxel here, and I got Revrooms as well. They're not searching for the card when they're opening Evolving Skies. They're searching for the feeling of opening that Moonbreon, or that's what it's about. It's not about collecting. A lot of these high-priced things, when people are getting these old boxes and opening them, it's about the feeling. Now, I had a good day. I had a good collecting day. I had a good Pokemon day, like Pokemon TCG day. What happened? I made a sale here and there, shipped a couple of orders. I was able to sort, you see behind me, a ton of reverse holo and holo bulk. I love reverse holos and holos. So I was able to do a ton of sorting, and I got more to do. It's over there, out of sight, out of mind. I was able to do a lot of that stuff today, and I had a very good day collecting. Now, why is that important? It's because these are the opposite. These are faraway activities when it comes to our hobby. Ripping that really expensive pack on Whatnot or whatever. Ripping it at home. Very different from sorting through reverse holo bulk. Very different. I was able to get rid of a lot of non-holo bulk. I'm like, my store is going to be like giving it away to kids and all that fun stuff. That's great. So one of the things that people don't realize is that our hobby is about entertainment. It's not about acquiring a specific card. People like the fact that modern cards are expensive. They like the fact that they'll get a big boost of energy if they pull the Charizard SIR from Inferno X. They'll love that. That's what it's about. It's the excitement. I had a customer who went to a competitor, bought himself an Inferno X box, hit the Charizard SIR. And I'm like, oh, you hit the Charizard SIR, you're probably not even going to want to open anymore. And he comes and buys some Inferno X for me. I got a text message last night showing me that he pulled the Charizard SIR from my boxes. I think he bought 2. That's glorious, right? That's amazing. He got what he wanted. And he doesn't want the card. He wants to pull the card. His value on those boxes and the reason he wanted those boxes is less to do with that individual card. He sent one to PSA right away. He's going to sell the other one at the vendor show next weekend. He got what he wanted of it. and it's the excitement of pulling it. And a lot of collectors, a lot of these YouTubers, I mean, some of them do. Some of them know that it's about the enjoyment of the hobby. A lot of them look at the card values and look at the charts and look at other people collecting value and spending too much money on Pokemon. And they don't realize that people are spending value on their entertainment. There's such a hard thing these days to be properly entertained. There's some nasty ways to get entertainment. There's like lazy ways. There's doom scrolling. There's Netflix binging. There's, I don't know, dubious stuff that people do at bars and other places. But people have found that they can get something that they like, entertainment, joy, pleasure, excitement, out of Pokemon. And that's becoming part of the hobby. Just as sorting through reverse holo and holo bulk is part of the hobby. Ripping rare packs or expensive packs or packs that shouldn't be expensive on whatnot, it's part of the hobby. It's people paying for entertainment. It's people just wanting to feel that rush. And crap, people like go into debt. People overspend on their entertainment and they end up in bad places. And we don't want that. Nobody wants that. Some people don't care. Like I'll sell you a $100 pack of, what's a $100 pack now? Can't even think. $100 pack? I'll sell you a fossil and you could rip it. Fossil first edition. Go ahead and rip it. I think it's like a $200 pack, but people don't mind, right? Go ahead, do it. It's your money. Do what you want. There's that side of it too, right? There's people in our hobby that are like, I don't mind feeding you some garbage. If you have a chance to get something tasty when you open it up, that's fine on your part. But if you want to eat garbage, you go ahead and chow down. So people do that in our hobby too. There's people out there who like, yes, it's entertainment. You can do what you want. Buy what you want. I had to pay $150 for it. You can pay $160 for it. Go ahead. There's so much of our hobby that people think it's just pennies and dollars and too much cents. People have to realize that people are out there searching for feeling. They're out there searching for pleasure. They're out there searching for what they're not getting elsewhere. It goes back to the hunting. Like, we've done hunting, gathering our whole existence as animals. Pokemon is feeding right into it. It's feeding right into the random chance of coming across a deer has his back turned and downwind, and we're able to shoot and wildly shoot our arrow at the deer and hoop to get a kill shot so that we eat tonight. That's exactly what opening a friggin' $26 pack of Evolving Skies is like. It's not the same, but it's like. You're getting that pleasure. You're getting that exhilarating feeling. The king of the mountain, you pulled an Umbreon. But when you're out in the hunt too, you're participating. You're opening a $26 pack of Evolving Skies and getting a non-holo rare. Part of it. Someone has to miss the shots in order for someone else to get a shot, right? You have to understand, and nobody wants it to be this expensive. But you have to understand that the reason people are paying so much is because they're getting so much out of it. They're getting this thrill. There's a lot of people who are just like, yeah, I want it. There's people opening prismatic packs for way too much. There's people paying scalpers for way too much. It's because I value the pleasure far more than the money sitting in my pocket. And that's happening all over our hobby. It could die down. It could stop. It could go back to low value of cards. It could, right? But what you have to understand is that it's not just about the value of your Snorlax, the value of your Pupitar in your binder. It's about the hunt. It's about the activity. It's about the entertainment. It's about what happens in between. It's about actually feeling shitty after opening a nasty pack that gives you nothing but a grand tree. So, I love cards. So you have to understand, that our hobby is filled with fun, but filled with devastation too. And people are spending so much is because they really enjoy it as entertainment. You can't just put the values on the cards. You have to see that the value is not just on the cards. It's about the experience. And this is what a lot of like the naysayers about investors say. Oh, you're gonna have to find a you're gonna have to find someone who's a bigger fool down the line. Who's gonna buy all this stuff? Everybody has it in their wallet, in their pocket. The fact is, people are paying for these experiences. And people, well, maybe they'll continue to pay for these experiences. And you're speculating. Obviously, we're in a big speculative Pokemon bubble. Everyone will admit and agree. And yeah, that's it. But the fact remains is that people are paying for it now. People may pay for it later. And there's something inherently exciting about collecting, about ripping packs, about getting destroyed from ripping packs, about feeling that regret, feeling that exhilaration. And so many people who hit the big cards, their immediate thought is sell it. You see this on the Pokemon Reddit constantly. I don't have a big card here, but oh gee, I got the Ting-Lu, gold Ting-Lu. What do I do? Do I grade? Do I sell? What do I do? People don't care about, and it's sad, but people don't care about the physical, the cardboard. People care about the acquisition of the cardboard. People care about keeping it safe. People care about the fun that it gives down the line. Someday you may look back and say, I got this Ting-Lu, this gold Ting-Lu, Japanese, when me and my son ripped a pack. It's experience. It was amazing. We had fun. It was joy. And that's a huge part of collecting in our hobby. Now, I'm sorry for all those people who think collecting should be cheap and cheap. I wish it was cheap too, but I understand why it's not. I understand there's Pokemon. They're not a good guy, right? They're not out there trying to say, hey, we want you to be feeling this is so cheap to do. This is because what happens when that happens is that it drops off. People want the excitement. They want the adventure. If you had a deer and you're hunting and you're finally getting it, that feeling is so much better than if it's easy to get. If it's right there in front of you. Oh, if it shows up at a shopping. If you could just go to a shopping mart and buy yourself, I'm going to give another example. You can go to a shopping mart and buy yourself a Lucario any time of the day. It's just not as excitement, not as entertaining. So that's a part of our hobby, is the fact that there's a million things that can be entertaining. Some people, it's all about the ripping. Some people, it's about sorting reverse hollow and hollow bulk and enjoying it. Some people, it's about the chaos that being a vendor brings. Some people, it's about the quiet times, looking at your binder, enjoying it. So guys, don't judge other collectors. You're welcome to be critical. You're welcome to be angry. You're welcome to be happy. But I'm telling you, you got to look at it from the big picture. Pokemon is an entertainment industry. It's an entertainment hobby. And people pay for entertainment. They pay. The bigger the highs, the more exciting, the more pleasure people feel. So, what do you guys think? You think this is stupid that people are paying a lot to be highly entertained? Do you think everybody should pay little amounts to be entertained? Hard to know. Hope you guys enjoy the video. We'll see you next time.